Okay, we're live. Hey, everybody, I'm here with Al Mango. He's my guest for the men's live stream on Thursday. So, we're going to be talking about his journey, the awakening of manhood, spiritual tools for deeper, healthier relationships. That's going to be on my YouTube channel, Uncaged Heart Coaching. Oh, actually, I'm going to broadcast it to Facebook. So, Al is going to be sharing his wisdom with us, and we're just doing a test run right here. So say hi. Let's make sure you can hear all of us.
Can you hear my voice? If you can, you won't have to say anything. But if you can't, please let us know because we can make it work. And I'm excited about Thursday, and I'm excited in a way that might be a little bit nervous because I'm going to be speaking about my journey, my personal journey into manhood, because it was the dark night of the soul for me, and I'm hoping you join us.
Yeah, the dark night of the soul is something that sometimes we're afraid to explore, and we can run from it. And that might be part of the process. We have to just acknowledge running if we need to, but we can always turn back into exploration and turning into ourselves. What is that darkness showing us?
Yeah, the dark night of the soul is an opportunity. And if we look at it as an opportunity that can bring us to a better place, then we accept what we're going through a little bit better than if we're surprised by it, or we're angry, or we're disturbed by it because why is this happening to me? And then we go into victimhood. And we don't really want to go into victimhood. Things are going to change. And if we can adapt to the change and say, what's this experience trying to teach me? Because if we stay teachable, we can come out of this with less pain and less suffering.
Right. And what were you talking about? Al teaches a class at Unity North. It's a what's the name of your group?
Insights into Spirituality every Sunday at 10 to 11 before the main service upstairs. And we talk, like today it was, do we have free will? That's a good challenge to think about. Do we really have free will? And this talks about the challenges as growing up, and what we're taught in our habit patterns and all these things, because some people realize they don't have free will at times. And we explored that today in a class for an hour with about 35, 40 people come every Sunday, and we do this.
Yeah, let us know if you think that we have free will, and let us know that you're watching, because we're doing a test run. So we'd like to know if you can hear us, because normally I don't get to sit next to my guests. So I'm excited about this week's episode, Thursday, and we're going to hear Al's journey, decades in the typical life of a man. And then there was something that happened, and he's going to share that with us. And I hope that we all go through the dark night of the soul, which might sound like a crazy thing, but sometimes that's what we have to transform. Most of us don't transform when we're going about life on a day-to-day easy journey. Why would we need to transform? It's those that when life shakes us up, that's when we erupt and we blossom and bloom and really step into who we are. So please let us know you're watching.
Yeah, and that comes from Carl Jung and Joe Campbell, and that's been around for over 1945. I think he came out with his famous book, God of a Thousand Faces. Joe Campbell has been a powerhouse in how the myths work. And when you go through a dark night of the soul, like I did, and when I was 30, I was probably in my 37, 38, and that process took me to a whole different level, because I was willing to, or I wasn't willing to do anything because I didn't know anything that I could do. I was in the midst of suffering. So suffering brings us to our knees. Our knees bring us to opening up, opening up, where we go into another experience, and that experience is a higher spiritual level. There's a hidden door inside all of us. We just have to be willing to walk through that door, and that means walk through our fears. And we can do it a lot greater, and that's what my class is about. We can do it greater when we're in group, the community, and this has been a good experience for me, and I'm glad to share my experience on Thursday.
Yeah, okay, y'all. So make sure that you come and join us on Thursday. It's going to be at 2:45 this week, not 2:30, and it's going to be The Awakening of Manhood is the title, Spiritual Tools for Deeper, Healthier Relationships. We're going to be talking about emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. What is that even? And how these can really tuning into these elements in your life can really bring about a profound change in your relationship with yourself and with other people. So I want you to get your questions ready for Al. How old are you, Al? I want to hear everybody know how wise you are.
Well, I'm seasoned, that's for sure. I'm in my late 70s at 78, and I'm glad to share that because I think there was a time in my life I didn't think I could make it to this age. It truly is a blessing to come through this dark night of the soul and in a place where you feel younger than you were when you were 38 or 39. Now, that's hard to believe, but emotional dragons that we carry around with us, which is toxic shame, can take us down energy wise. So I had less energy then than I do now. But I was pushing through every day, maybe with sugar, maybe with drinking, maybe with gambling. Who knows what I was doing? Back in those days, it was kind of like you are a human doing rather than a human being. So when I made that leap or God opened the door, I was able to walk in and kind of find a new life.
All right, so you're going to hear more about that on Thursday. All right, y'all. So let us know what you thought about our little test run here, and we'll see you on Thursday. I'm excited. Get your questions and comment ready because Al is ready for you. He's ready to answer all with his wisdom, and I'm ready to do the best I can too. All right, so we'll see you on Thursday, everybody.
Bye bye. See you
Bye, y'all.
Thursday.